is that effect by putting something in your ear where there's a speaker and a microphone, so what you say is fed back into your ear at a slight delay. And it sounds like somebody talking along with you. It fools the brain into thinking they're going through that choral speaking effect, but it doesn't work for everybody. It works for about 80% of the people that are evaluated respond to the speakeasy, 20% don't. And of the 80% that respond to it, they reduce their stuttering anywhere from 50% to 95 or 100%.
Let's try this, Jennifer. Would you be willing to try to read a passage without using the speakeasy device?
Yes. Stuttering is a disorder affecting areas of
And that's hard for you, right? But you know what you want to say. It's just hard for the words to come out the way you want them to. Let's try the choral effect with you reading alongside Jennifer.
Great. Without the speakeasy, I'm just going to read the same thing Jennifer's reading, and we're going to read it together and see what happens, okay? And I'm going to get us started by going 1, 2, 3. Stuttering is a disorder affecting areas of the brain dealing with hearing and speech. It typically appears in early life, soon after a child begins speaking.
That's unbelievable. You didn't miss a beat. Not a beat. And so the speakeasy's replicating what you were just doing.
Exactly.
So she's hearing another voice, even though it's her own, in her own ear.
True.
So do you want to try to put the speakeasy in?
Sure.
And then we'll reread that paragraph?
Okay. Stuttering is a disorder affecting areas of the brain dealing with the hearing and speech. It typically appears early in life, soon after a child begins speaking.
Amazing. Well, Jennifer, I actually have some good news. Janus Development Group that makes the speakeasy heard about Jennifer's story. They wanted you to have your very own comfort fit. So Jennifer doesn't have to worry about the cost. You can actually wear this with you home today. How's that sound? But the reality is there are people that don't respond as well as Jennifer did to this device, and I know that there is still hope because there are other medicines that can block the dopamine.
Correct. Correct. And those medications are on the market right now. They're used for other conditions, and those conditions may be bipolar disorder or schizophrenia. Not saying that stuttering has anything to do with those conditions, just that the same chemical may be involved, but not the same area of the brain. And we're also looking at some newer compounds as well, too. We're actually developing, for the first time, a medication is going through the FDA process to be actually approved specifically for stuttering. And that study will be beginning. It's a phase 3 study that should begin very, very soon. The medication is called Pagaclone, and it's a very promising medication. We're really looking forward to the next studies with that.
Well, and one of Dr. McGuire's patients is here. Please welcome Mara.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And you're taking one of these medicines that's typically used as an antipsychotic.
True. I'm taking Zyprexa, and I probably within 24 hours, I wasn't really stuttering. I probably have gone down about 80% from where I was. It was just, honestly, it's a miracle drug. I just can't even tell you what wonders it did for me in my life.
So anything you want to tell Jennifer?
I have been there, I've cried, I'm gonna try not to cry. I understand what it's like when people look at you like you're stupid and you're not smart, when we actually know what we want to say. It's really important that we educate America on stuttering, because the problem is people aren't educated on it, and they have misconceived notions about stuttering. And I've come to the conclusion in the past year that I have, of course, been on Zyprexa, that if you actually accept that you stutter and you tell people, they're a lot more comfortable with you, because they have an idea of what you're going through. And that if you just become more accepting of the fact that, you know, you are a stutterer, it gets better. You know, everyone will learn to accept stuttering if we go out and just, you know, be advocates for it and really be proud of who we are.
And because of you two being here today, you've taught millions of people at home here in America to understand what you're going through, and that's brave. And I want to thank you both for doing that. Dr. McGuire, Mark, and Marilyn, thanks for being here. Thanks to all of our guests. For more info, log on to our website, thedoctorstv.com. We'll be right back.